So, okay, I remember one time asking you these questions, and I'm going to ask you again. Favorite jazz drummer, deceased, that you loved, playing with, when he just was swinging, it was just like, oh, this is it.
Joe Jones.
Ooh. Favorite deceased bass player, when he was on the bass, he'd just be like, woo.
Paul Chambers.
Favorite swing era trumpet player, not bebop.
Joe Newman.
Favorite bebop trumpet player onwards.
John Birch, Dizzy Gillespie.
Yeah, baby. Favorite swing style tenor saxophone player.
Coleman Hawkins.
Favorite onwards tenor saxophone player.
John Coltrane.
Yeah. Favorite swing era alto saxophone player. There ain't that many.
Bird.
Okay, Bird. You gonna say Bird? Okay, and you gonna say Bird for all the other.
Well,
worlds.
he sat in Jamie Shan's
That's right. That's right.
front row.
Okay, favorite female vocalist deceased, jazz.
Sarah.
Yeah. Favorite female improviser, deceased.
Ella.
Male favorite. Not jazz. This could be Russ Colombo.
Billy Eckstein.
Okay, Billy Eckstein. And you say the same for jazz?
Yep.
Yeah, Mr. B is the king. Piano player. You can't say Art Tatum because you played him as a kid.
Well, he's not classifiable. He's in a class.
He's in a class of his own. Yeah.
Yeah. Ahmad Jamal.
I'm with you, man.
He's very good.
What has been some of your? You've had a lot of great. You've had a life, fun-filled, high, low brow, everything. What has been some of the most challenging times of your life that you recall? Because I know you've had a lot of close family that deceased. I know children have been here and not been here. What has been some of the hardest challenges for you as a man? World War II.
Yeah.
Where were you stationed?
London, Midlands, France, Germany, and we went to where the records were kept. I was a clerk in Nuremberg. That was something. I learned some things.
And how has music helped you in your life with, no parent wants to bury their children.
No.
And I know you've had the misery of going through that in your life too. How has jazz and music helped you stay strong and keep faith for your religious objectives and keep faith and stay onward through, losing family members and your brothers and siblings over the years, and you're here at 90-something years old and you're still going strong. How has the music and your religious faith helped you?
Well, I remember King Pleasure. I was complaining to him about losing one of my sons, And he says, nobody dies.
Huh. That's right.
And at first I laughed at that, but then I thought about it. It's true. Mm-hmm. He says, nobody dies, they just leave here.
Yeah. that give you also a sense of feeling that you're carrying their spirits with you too?
Oh yes, oh yes. When I say nobody dies, I mean it literally. You know, it's a statement, and I think it's true.
It is.
Nobody dies.
Especially if you're an artist.
Yeah.
You're immortal. Your father being a minister, was he happy about you being this great artist of the secular world, jazz, Jon Hendricks, that you became, or was he not cool with it? And did he get to see it too?
He was not going to speak to me about it.
So he wasn't ever happy about it?
I wouldn't say he was ever happy about it, but he wasn't going to be happy about it in my presence.
So he never came to a performance of yours?
No.
Your mother, was her feelings different?
No.
She was the same. How did that hurt you?
No, because I understood why. I understood that they wouldn't go to a nightclub for anybody. Not just me, but any of their children or any of their friends, they wouldn't do that.
So for a lot of your generation who were children of reverends and ministers, Nat King Cole's father was a reverend, John Coltrane's grandfather was a reverend. A lot of the musicians who were born Afro-American from the 1920s to 1950s, their family were a very big part of the church. Do you feel that gave that generation even a different sort of strength because they didn't have that support from their parents for this music that was created by the Afro-American, but their own parents might not have supported them in the venture in it?
Well, it came from the choir, so it never left either one of them.
That's right.
Those who were in the choir, therefore part of it, and those who took the ideas from the choir and took it away from it, it didn't hurt them.
And has it hurt you over the years seeing how the Afro-American has turned its back on jazz? Did it hurt you when you would do concerts and not see your people in the audience? Did that have an effect on you?
That's the biggest problem I have.
And was it always like that too? When did you notice a change? In the 60s, 50s? Like your people were not there supporting it?
After World War
II,
yes.
1945.
Church attendance didn't get back up to where it is now for a couple of years. People got out of getting used to going to church because the church that the Army provided for you to visit so that you could keep up your religious ideals was nothing.
And why do you feel that the Afro-American has rejected this music in a large part of it too? Do you feel it is products of slavery? Do you feel what do you feel? Why do you feel that is?
Yes, I think it's a slave mentality.
That we reject our own worth.
Your own contribution to the world. Because that's what it is.
That's right.
It's a world contribution. The Negro spirituals made it possible for us to have the Negro universities that we have dotted all over the South. This university and that university, it came from money from the Queen of England, from the government of France. You know, they all contributed to these things. So we should continue to have our respect for the music.